We'll start on our knees today. So just come to sit on your heels. If that feels good. For some people, they like to tuck their toes underneath and feel a stretch on the back of the feet. For some others, it's pretty intense. So you can take untuck the toes and choose that option instead. And then maybe fist distance between the knees here. And you can allow your hands to rest on your thighs and create length through your spine. Allow your eyes to close. Or maybe just gaze beyond the tip of your nose if you prefer. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears. And see if you can get taller through the spine. So imagine the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. And just take a few deep, slow breaths here. Just to bring yourself into your practice today. Let go of everything that has come before this practice. Deep inhale through the nose, fill up your lungs. And then a full exhale, empty the lungs. Feel the abs contract. Inhale through the nose, fill up. Maybe part the lips, exhale it out. And from here, maybe you can step your knees out just a little bit wider and then reach your right hand behind the right hip and then send your hips up towards the sky and the left hand follows. So a little bit of a back bend here. You can either gaze up at the ceiling or maybe look down towards the right hand. And then lower down, the hand comes down and circle both hands over to the right, the left side. Left hand comes behind left hip. And then reach right arm up as you send the hips up high. Exhale, hands come down, hips come down, circle the hands to the other side. One more round each side. Inhale as you lift. Find an arch through the back. Exhale, lower, circle around. And inhale, lift. And then lower. And then we'll come to a tabletop position, all fours. Shoulders stacked over the wrists and hips over the knees. Drop your belly, lift your tailbone, inhale, and lift your gaze. For cow pose. And then as you exhale into cat, tuck the chin, round the spine, and eyes to thighs. Now, seat up, chest up, chin up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And from here, we'll tuck our toes and send our hips back and up for downward facing dog. And just take a few moments here to set up your foundation. So your feet can be as wide as you like them, maybe hips distance apart, maybe wider, maybe closer. Your hands, you generally want to bring them wider, maybe as wide as your mat, and then spread your fingertips. Imagine creating length through the spine here. So send the tailbone up towards the ceiling and create like a slide down your back. Release any tension in your neck. It doesn't matter if your heels come all the way down to the floor or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe towards the end of practice, they'll start to inch closer release any tension in the shoulders, release any tension in the neck. And then you can take any movement, so you don't have to remain still. You can pedal the feet from side to side, rise up onto your tippy toes as you inhale, and lower the heels as you exhale. So take whatever organic movement feels good for your body from here. Keep breathing. Activate the Ujjayi breath, that ocean sounding breath. And then wherever you are, come back into just your standard downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend at the knee and open at the hip. So right heel comes towards the right seat, and your hips are stacked one on top of the other. Shoulders are square towards the mat. And you can remain in stillness here. Maybe you can begin to circle out the ankle or the hip. And then move in opposite direction, whichever you chose. And then extend the leg out long, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring right knee towards right elbow or tricep. Tap it here. And inhale, send it back. Exhale, tap the elbow or tricep. Inhale, send it back. And one more time. Breathe out. And breathe in. Right leg lowers. We'll take it to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend at the knee. And stack the hips. One hip on top of the other. Square the shoulders. And take your ankle circles or hip circles. Like always moving in opposite directions. Inhale, send the left leg long. Exhale, knee to elbow or tricep. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, tap. Inhale, send it back. And exhale, tap. One more time, breathe in, three-legged dog. And exhale for your downward facing dog. Bend at the knees, gaze at your hands, and then step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach skyward. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do 2 rounds of sun salutation A here. Inhale, reach the arms skyward, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into a high plank. Inhale, shift forward to prepare, and then on your exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bend at the knees, gaze between your hands, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, get long. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms skyward. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, create a flat back. And then exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward to prepare. And then on your exhale, bend at the elbows. Your elbows graze your ribs, lower halfway or all the way. And then inhale up for cobra or upward dog. Exhale takes you to your downward facing dog. Inhale, bend at the knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms skyward. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, we'll step our left foot back for a high crescent lunge. Your right knee is stacked over right ankle. Inhale, lift your arms up high. Exhale, lower the torso towards the thigh and send the arms back for airplane arms. We'll take a flow here. So inhale for crescent. Your legs stay as they are. And exhale, lower the torso. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower airplane arms. Inhale, lift. One more time, exhale, airplane arms. Draw your shoulders back away from your ears. Push your weight off of the left toes and fly forward for warrior three. Flex the left toes, square the hips. See if you can create the shape of a T here. And then on your next inhale, left foot comes back, crescent lunge. Reach the arms high, breathe in. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Gaze over the right middle finger. So your alignment for warrior two is heel to heel alignment. So you either have heel to heel alignment or heel to arch alignment. So take a moment and find the position that works for you. Your torso is stacked over your hips. And maybe you find a little bit more bend in the right knee. Inhale, straighten the right leg and hands come up to clap overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, hands clap. Exhale, warrior two. Move with your flow here. Inhale, hands kiss. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, warrior two. From here, we'll move into Skandasana, left leg bends. So a little hip opening here. Left leg is bent. Right leg is straight, toes pointing up. Your hands can be at heart center, or they can be down to the earth. Maybe the left heel is against the earth, maybe not. Mine does not touch. From here, we'll Spider-Man crawl towards the front of our mat into a runner's lunge. So hands frame the right foot, and then left hand down, right hand up for a twist. Breathe in here, and breathe out. From here, we'll move into a plank or a side plank. So right foot goes back and either stacks on top of the left, or maybe they're staggered. Right arm is reaching up and send the hips up high. Engage the legs, flex the feet. That's going to help you. Maybe try lifting the top leg. And then from here, we'll lower down into a high plank and then flow through a vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. 3 full rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, left leg rises. And on your exhale, step forward for crescent lunge. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, lower the torso, airplane arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Push off the right toes. Fly into your warrior three. Flexing through the right toes. squaring off the hips. Breathe here. And on your next inhale, we'll step back to crescent lunge. Reach your arms up. And exhale, open up for warrior two on the left. So adjust your feet if you need to. Find a deep bend in the left knee. Notice where your torso is. Are you leaning forward or back? So see if you can stack your torso over the hips. Find a little bit more bend in the knee. Fingertips spread wide. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg, hands kissed overhead. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, kiss. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, kiss. Exhale, warrior two. And then find your Skandasana on the right. So right leg is bent, left leg is straight. Hands at heart center, or they can be down on the earth. Just feel the opening on the left side body here. And then we'll Spider-Man crawl towards the front. Hands come to frame the left foot this time. Right hand down, left hand up, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Send the left leg on top of the right for side plank or stagger. Hips go up high. Left leg lifts. Flex through the feet. Engage all the way down through the legs. And maybe left leg lifts. Maybe you lose your balance. That's okay. You went to your edge. And we'll come back to a high plank and flow through a vinyasa here. Three rounds of breath in your down dog. Always the option to alternate child's pose for down dog. One more. And then we'll step left foot forward to the front of the mat and then pivot around towards the right into a wide-legged forward fold. So your toes are pointing forward, your edges of your feet are parallel with the short end of your mat. Come up onto your fingertips in front of you, create a flat back, inhale, and then exhale, fold. Just allow everything to release here. Maybe the head comes towards the earth. If headstand is in your practice, you can go to that now. Or stay as you are. If you did not take the headstand, maybe come back up to your fingertips. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold one more time. Plant left hand right underneath your face, and then reach right arm up towards the sky for a twist here. Your gaze can be down that left hand or maybe up towards the right fingertip. Exhale, switch the hands, and inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, both hands come down. If you were in headstand, come back down towards our fold here. And then we'll make our way towards the top of our mat, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, coming into a mountain pose. And so we'll do a little bit of balance here. We'll move into tree pose. So I'll turn to the side so you can see a little better. We'll start by rooting our weight into our left foot and then lift the right toes. So your tree pose can be this, where you use your right foot as a kickstand, really radiating energy through the left foot and the left leg. Create a tall spine here. Maybe the foot comes up against the left calf. Maybe you can use your hand and bring the foot up to the thigh. Your foot has to either be above or below the knee, never on the knee. If you have the flexibility, maybe you can try half lotus. So foot comes inside the left hip crease. I'm not able to maintain that, but if you guys have that flexibility, you can. Find which option works for you. Imagine the inner left thigh pushing against the sole of the foot and the sole of the foot pushing right back. So that counter energy is going to give you more stability. Hands can be at heart center. Find your focal point or your drishti, something that's not moving, and stare at it. Maybe you can open your arms and grow your branches. Notice if left hip juts out, you draw it back into midline. Keep breathing. If you fall, just come right back to it. If you want to challenge your balance, maybe you lift your gaze towards the line where the wall and the ceiling meet. Maybe you can close your eyes. Just play with the balance. And then we'll gently release and take it to the other side. Shake it out if you need to. Get the circulation going again. And then always starting with your foundation. All four corners of the right foot are rooted into the mat. Moving slowly. Lift your left leg and find the option that works for your body. Again, knowing that each side is different, so you don't have to mirror what you did on the right side. Right hip draws into midline. Counter action between left sole of the foot and right thigh. Grow your branches if you like. Keep breathing. Find your drishti. And play with your gaze. Wherever you are, hands come back to center. Gently release. Shake it out. We'll do one more balance pose for each side. It's also the hip opener, and that's dancer pose. So we'll step our weight into our left foot. We'll extend our left foot towards our feet and grab the inner or outer edge of the foot. Draw knees in towards each other. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. And then exhale, begin to hinge forward as you push the top of your foot into your right hand. So as you hinge forward, you're pushing your foot higher behind you. See if you can do that without opening the hip. Keep the hip square. And breathe. Relax the right shoulder. And release. And then we'll take it to the other side. Ground your energy and your weight into right foot. Left hand grabs left foot. Right hand reaches up. Inhale. And exhale, begin to hinge and push your foot into left hand. Find your drishti. Okay if you wobble. And gently release. Shake it out. And then we'll make our way down to our mat. We'll move into some back bends from here. So we'll move into a puppy pose. So your knees come below your hips, your feet is up high, and then reach your arms forward like you're in downward facing dog, And then either your forehead or your chin come towards the mat. Breathe here. Feeling this all the way underneath my arms and in my chest. And then from here, we'll move into a Sphinx pose. So you'll just slither forward, lower everything down, tops of the feet and thighs to the earth. You're still on your forearms. See if you can grab bicep to bicep. So that's about the distance that your hands should be from each other. And if you can grab your biceps, then open up your forearms. So they look like candlesticks from here. And just imagine pushing belly button towards the earth and reaching crown of head towards the ceiling. Get length here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And breath out. From here, we'll come up to seating position. Bend at the knees and bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Your hands come behind you, fingers pointing in the same direction as your toes. And then cross right ankle over left knee. From here, see if you can draw left foot towards the seat and flex right foot. Your chest pushes towards the right shin. And imagine pushing right knee out. So just a seated figure four position. And then from here, we'll cross the left leg or the right leg all the way over the left, and then bend right foot in towards our right feet. So it looks like this. And then sit up tall. Reach the left arm up, and on your exhale, we'll twist to our right. So maybe the left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Your right hand is planted behind your hip. Open up the right shoulder. Inhale, create more length in the spine. And then exhale, maybe a little bit more of a twist. And then gently release, and then we'll take it to figure four on the other side. So left ankle over right knee. Draw right foot in towards the seat. Flex the left foot. Using your arms to push your chest forward. And push left knee out away from your body. Inhale. And then exhale, go ahead and cross the left leg all the way over the right. Bring the right foot in towards your seat. And we'll move into our twist from here. So left hand plants behind the body. Right hand reaches up, breathe in. And breathe out, find your twist. Left elbow towards the outside of the right knee. Inhale, get longer, create more space. And exhale, maybe a little bit more twist. Inhale, gently release. Then both legs out long. Flex the toes towards your face. Reach your arms up, gather up the breath, gather the energy. And then exhale, begin hinging at the hips. Find your forward fold, rounding when you need to. And gently release and find your way onto your backs. Maybe draw knees into chest. Rock from side to side. Massage the sacrum here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take whatever position you prefer for the final pose of our practice today. Get situated. Move your hair, move your clothes. Make sure that you found your most comfortable position where you can just rest and release all tension. Allow your eyes to remain closed. And just bring your awareness to your body. Is there anywhere that you can soften? Slowly begin to invite movement back into your body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in. Fill up the lungs. Part your lips and sigh it out. Maybe stretch long, reaching arms and legs in opposite directions like you just woke up in the morning. And then roll to your favorite side into a fetal position. And cradle your head in the bottom arm, using it as a pillow. And slowly find your way into a seated position, Sukhasana, cross applesauce. And bring your hands to heart center. And then bring your thumbs to touch the space between your eyebrows, your third eye. And we'll just bow here. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.